Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday, March the 12th here at 222 on Tuesday. My name is Tammeron, and this is my free weekly tea and tarot reading with Spirit to gain advice on what is happening this week when we are following the cycle of the moon, and if and when we have a Mercury retrograde cycle, which we are currently in right now. So each week I am making these videos for you guys to join with you with a cup of tea and to do a 2-card draw. This year I'm using the deck from Colette Baron-Reid. It is the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle card deck. And this week, it's pretty powerful. There is a lot of energy coming through, and when I'm posing these questions each week, it really is my intuition coming through on what it is people are feeling or what people are going to be experiencing for this week ahead. And then we do a 2-card draw where I draw the cards just beforehand to give you guys some advice from Spirit on how to manage this energy, specifically how to deal things on an emotional level. A lot of people that follow me or that I connect with are empaths. We are sensitive people, we are healers, and we all seem to be going through this same thing. So this is why I do these videos for you guys each week. And I'm now uploading each video every Tuesday onto my YouTube channel under Tammeron's Place. So I encourage you to go there, click the button, click the bell so you get the notifications, and then you can subscribe as well. And then you're going to get the email so that you know when I've uploaded these, because a lot of people are asking me to make sure they go up on there so that they can share this content with other people. I'm keeping the videos a little bit shorter this year. So if you are still a member of doTERRA, if you're currently using essential oils to help you manage your emotions, I now have a weekly template that goes out to all my members of Tammeron's Place, and each Monday they get a specific template telling you the 3 essential oils that I'm recommending, plus a roller ball that you can carry around with you. So the mixed remedy of the 3 essential oils you can combine. You can either wear it topically, throw it in your diffuser, sleep with it, so on and so forth. However, the template also gives you a deeper emotional story of what I intuitively feel people are experiencing if they are going to be out of balance, and how to get into balance. So how they're going to start feeling once they start using the recommended essential oils that are in the template. If you are not a member of Tammeron's Place and you'd like to see a sample of this, again, anyone can purchase this template for only $5. So you can just send me a private message or post a comment below here, and I can let you know how you can purchase that until we get my website up. So my new website is coming along. Some ideas are coming together. We're doing a little bit more research. So again, there'll be more information up there, but currently it's not ready yet, and we're still in Mercury retrograde. So I am embracing this energy because every day I'm getting extra downloads as well in my meditations on how to place things on my website. So I'm super excited. Again, I love to share with you guys each week which tea it is that I'm drinking. Again, people, we're still learning a lot. And so in order to manage a lot of this spiritual energy, the strong spiritual energy that's coming through right now on the planet, we can actually balance ourselves using the essential oils for our emotions, using herbs and specific foods, in our physical body, because herbs actually have spiritual properties, they have emotional properties, and so this is something that I use every day, and I love to drink different types of tea. However, I'm still currently living in northern Ontario in Thunder Bay, and we still have a lot of snow. It's still pretty cold, so pretty much this winter I've been drinking a lot of this, what I have in my cup here, of chaga. So chaga is an amazing tea. It comes from the mushroom, the growth on birch trees. So it's native to Ontario, and a lot more native to Northern Ontario here. So it kind of grows on my property, which is a perk, a gift from nature. However, it's very earthy tasting and it's very grounding as well. And what I like to do is I like to add a drop of the doTERRA CPTG grade peppermint essential oil into my tea, just one drop, because it opens, it gets things moving, and so it enhances the effect of the chaga tea. So this is the magic that I have in my cup here with you guys again today. So I've just made a big glass of it, a big mug of it. So I have to put it down. It's still steaming a little bit, so it's a little bit hot. So today in our question, our 2-card draw is, how are we going to use the energy of this Mercury retrograde cycle right now? Because last week I talked about revisiting, reevaluating, re-looking at the situation. So here, I just put the comment on here, so I want to actually read it off here as well. So this is the question we're asking Spirit is, in this current retrograde cycle, a lot of us are feeling this deep sense of renewal, all right? So again, depending on your age or, how intuitive you are, I honestly believe, at least what I know for me, and I think this is going to resonate with some other people, this might be a part of a very big spiritual lesson for people, because when you get to a certain side of the situation, by looking at something from a different perspective, we get to this realization that, wow, I am so glad I went through this and that I had an opportunity to actually sit down and review the situation. All right. So this is what this different perspective is all about. Again, a lot of people are feeling tired. They're feeling like really lethargic. A lot of people are feeling run down, immune system. So nose is running, lung issues, pneumonia, this kind of stuff. Again, these are all areas that are related to the heart. Listen to where they are, the heart. So when we can use the information from these messages that we are going to get from Spirit today, again, is how are we going to lift this? This is what Mercury retrograde can actually be if you don't think it's something negative, because it's a time to revisit this story that you've been holding on to in your heart. So I hope this resonates. So I'm going to go ahead and do the 2-card draw that I just pulled here. So the first card is always the challenge, because I only do a 2-card draw here for you guys every Tuesday. So for this week, Spirit is asking us to look at the partnership of these people or the situations that is coming up for you, and to look at it from a very different perspective, right? So I'm going to come back to this in a minute, because I can't believe the synchronicity. Look at this. The action step is all about the perception, right? So this is what, Mercury retrograde can do for us and can really help us. It is about changing the story of these things that have happened in your life, okay? So I'm going to put the cards down for just a minute, because I feel like I need to use my hands. So I'm just going to do a little personal share here. I'm not going to get too deep. Again, I like to keep these videos short. However, when you continue to do the work on yourself, meaning sitting with yourself, taking time out to journal, to practice forgiveness, to ask yourself, what is it that I need to see within me in order to release this heaviness in your heart? Because when we're constantly projecting that, oh, this happened to me because, somebody did something, and because this happened, or, I have this illness, or I have something going on, it's constantly keeping us in that victim mindset. Now, I am no stranger to that. So I'm not claiming that, that I'm over and above this. However, when I took some time to really recognize my own truths and to take responsibility for the actions that I took in this situation, this partnership, the soul agreements with some of these other people, I can sit back and say to myself, yeah, you know what? I know how to change this, because there was a truth in there, a responsibility that I need to look at. And that is what I practice forgiving. not forgiving the other people or the circumstances or the things that have happened to us, because you are not in your power when you constantly project it's always about somebody else or something else, because we have the power to change it. So this has just been my own experience. Again, I encourage you guys to use this time during the Mercury retrograde to spend much more time in contemplation, a lot more time in meditation and yoga, and being honest with yourself. What did you do that you need to change so that you no longer have this heaviness in your heart? Because the moment that you take responsibility and say, yeah, I learned from this, all this heaviness goes away because we become uplifted. And this is when the heart opens, because when we can have compassion for the situation and to be grateful for going through these challenges and be grateful that we had people in our lives that were there with us in this journey of ourselves, that's when all of this gets uplifted. I hit the table. Okay, so I encourage you guys, re-listen to this video. Again, ask yourself, what, rather than focusing on forgiving other people, I'm going to encourage you to forgive yourself, because that really is the truth of the matter. So this Mercury retrograde is extremely powerful. I have honestly felt that I've had to increase my yoga, my meditation, to give myself more time in my day to sit and to contemplate. And I'll be honest, there have been many mornings that I've woken up and right after my meditation, I'm crying. And it's not because I'm crying because I'm sad. It's because I'm letting go of this old story. And I'm giving myself the freedom to move forward. Because if you continue to practice some of these things, I guarantee you by the end of this Mercury retrograde, you're going to be in a different mindset. You're going to be able to move forward with a lot of these dreams and the visions that you have for yourself right now because of everything happening in Pisces. So we had the new moon last week in Pisces. So there's a lot of energy in Pisces right now. And Pisces really is about the dream, the dream world, revisiting. And it's a strong energy right now. So when we're clearing a lot of this stuff, at least for me, I'm going back after I shed some of these tears. It's like, you know what? I can do that. Yeah, that was something that I felt like I was going to do. It was a vision that I had, but I'm glad I went through some of these cycles and some of these challenges in the last couple of years with other people because I'm so much stronger now. I've learned how to have stronger boundaries. I've learned how to say no. I've learned how to hold on to what I believe is true for me and not let anybody else's stuff get in my way. But thank you for challenging me on that. All right? Because that is the Mercury retrograde. It's the revisiting of ourselves. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments or you'd like to share this, please do so. Again, it will be uploaded onto my YouTube channel by the end of today under Tammeron's Place. So I encourage you to subscribe to that channel. Each week these videos will be up there. And I'm also in the process of putting together little videos and playlists for the new members for Tammeron's Place. Again, it's not a high investment. It's a very small amount of money to be a member. However, as a member, you're going to get some of these gifts for free. You're going to get, and I'll be making a sheet, finishing it up this week. I'm putting the final touches on things. However, some of the things that women love to do in my membership is we love to gather together on the full moon and the new moon for we do these online weekly gatherings or monthly gatherings. All right. So we do a clearing together. We do an energy clearing. We start learning some information about the goddess archetypes and how to deepen our own understanding of our own archetypes so that we are in our power and not trying to be something we're not. So it's very powerful. Retreats are coming up this year. So again, the retreats will be around the times of the full moon because it's the gathering and the energy so that we can use our energy to multiply and to help each other release what no longer serves us. Twice a year, I am offering my Elixir of Life, which is a 28-day personal transformation program that we are going to use in conjunct with a detox. So it is detox season right now. A lot of people, I'm recommending that, you change up a little bit your diet and get ready to start doing a detox. It's been kind of cold, so it's kind of hard to do a detox. However, with this strong, powerful energy coming through, it's better to have your physical body in a lighter vibration. That's why I'm encouraging you guys, doing more yoga and meditation and taking some of the heavy foods out of your diet. So on Wednesday, March the 20th, my 28-day Elixir of Life program starts, and we work together as a group for 28 days, where each day we're going to go through a question. I give you guys a healthy recipe that's more cleansing foods. Again, from my old business, these are recipes that I used to use. And also I give out an affirmation as well. And we have weekly calls together. So once a week, just to support each other. So that's a free perk of the membership. And once you're in, you get that because this information is being uploaded onto playlists for the members. So lots of great things happening. So that's happening starting on Wednesday, March the 20th. Okay. And also, what else? We do the full moon, that Mercury Retrograde. So you are going to get free guidance from me, support guidance, intuitive guidance through every Mercury Retrograde cycle. The last Mercury Retrograde I did in the fall, I did a free guidance over Instagram every day, and I kept that information, and people were following and say, the questions you're asking me are helping me to go within myself. All right, because retrograde is about reviewing. Okay, re-looking at something. So these are some of the perks that I'm offering at Tammeron's Place. Again, if you love using holistic modalities, if you love learning about essential oils, if you love herbs and teas, and you love to cook and healthy, and you like to hang out with other people that are into the same thing, I guarantee you're going to love being a member. It is only $36 a month. And the reason why I chose to do it at this price is so that the younger generation can also afford to be a part of my membership and to gain some spiritual guidance and to help teach them how to live a different life. Because I honestly feel that this younger generation is going to have to spend more time working on themselves to manage the energy and a lot of the issues that are on the current planet right now. So we have a lot of toxic things happening in our environment. We have a lot of different weather patterns, and it's causing a lot of stress on this younger generation. Things happening with our money and jobs and this kind of stuff. It's extremely stressful for them. So again, for $36 a month, we're going to get them into a practice of, being part of this, where they can learn how to cook a little bit differently, prepare their own food rather than eating out all the time. Because I honestly believe that unless you're eating out at a place where everything's organic and, sustainable and, being blessed in that, well, that's not the reality. And so to me, to counterbalance that, I feel that people need to cook from home a lot more often. That's just my personal opinion. However, when you give your power away and you're constantly eating something that is not good for you, it's being prepared by people that hate their job, all that energy is in the food, it just can't be good for anybody. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. So when you live a lifestyle where you make time, you carve out time for you to manage your energy before you go out into the world, I honestly believe people are going to be a lot happier. They're going to be more successful. They're going to gather with more like-minded people, and they are going to be able to live a different life. So I hope this was useful. Again, remember to join me here again next week on Tuesday at 222 for another 2-card draw, where I'm obtaining the 2 cards from Spirit and giving you guys advice on how to manage yourself on an emotional level for each week ahead. Cheers till then. Bye-bye.